To Yahweh, peace and safety to the hopefully left on the Arkin, scattered across the four corners.
You gotta speak to the Arkin.
All right, all the Arkin pushing the word in sincerity, man, and in truth. All right, like the brother say, man, it's hard as it feel like Africa out here today, man. It's a hot one today, man, but we out here, man. All right, in the spirit of Jehoshasphat, right, edify the hopefully elect, all the sincere Arkin. All right, and the sincere Aqua, all right, the sisters, all right, that attain to this truth. All right, with that said, man, we're gonna jump right into the scriptures. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 22, verse 18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book.
And we know women can testify too, according to what? John 4.
That's right.
The Samaritan woman, she testified of Yahweh Shai. You got Mary Magdalene. She went back to the apostles, and she testified about Yahweh Shai to the apostles. All right,
letting her know to his feet.
It's lucky we're not saying that women can teach. We saying that women can be a witness.
That's what testify means.
That's right. It's a difference.
Yeah, it's a difference.
A lot of brothers get caught up on the word.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
It don't mean testicles, man.
No, it don't mean that's what. Yeah, it don't mean testicles. All right, that's what we was taught. You know. In GMS, man.
So
they testify. You ain't.
My bad.
Oh man.
Well,
oh man.
Yeah, we was taught that testify go back to the word testes.
I was the brother who used to be out here with us, man.
Yeah, which means testicle. All right. But women can testify. You got scripture on that? I think that's
just John 4. Yeah, come.
Yeah, grab that.
Yeah,
just to prove that point.
Hey, man, we saw this, man. I'm getting crazy, man.
Yeah, just got on, man.
Hey man, Sodom means stupid too. All right, that what the Lord called Israel, man, stupid, man. All right, they'll believe anything, man, and that's why we read this scripture here. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
All right.
I blame the leaders, man. We ain't got no so-called leaders, man.
That's who you blame, the shepherds.
The shepherds, man.
All right, those shepherds. Yeah. If they didn't sell out to Esau, they sold out to their own vain lust, man.
That's right. That's right.
All right. You got it.
Go ahead. This is John 4:39. And many of the Samaritans of that city believed on him for the saying of the woman which testified.
Come on.
He told me all that ever I did.
All right, referring to the woman at the well. That these guys claim that that's a heathen. All right, that's another private interpretation that's been going on through Israel that started by those One West splinter camps, man. All right, so women can't testify according to the scriptures.
For I testify unto you, every man that heareth the words of this prophecy.
Because you got women that hear the words of the prophecy.
That's right.
All right. You got women that hear the words of the prophecy. Go ahead.
And if any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book.
All right, so we can't add to the Lord's word, man. All right, you got to be a witness of what you see written.
Then you're gonna have faith in it, man.
All right, you got to have faith in it. All right, and the plagues that's written where are?
In this book.
In the book, man.
In the book.
Not no newly come up plagues.
That's right.
That these guys going to these missiles.
That's right.
This nuclear missile. That's not written in the book. All right? We're going to go into some of the plagues. We've been going into the plagues that's written in the book, dealing with the volcanoes.
That's a heavy prophecy.
A heavy prophecy. All right, go ahead.
And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book.
The things that's written in the book, man. All right, so that's what we're dealing with, the book, man.
No matter how simple or silly it sounds, it's in the book.
It's in the book. All right? And that's what we're dealing with. The prophecies that's written in the book, man. All right? We're going to go into some of those plagues, man. The brother, you know, he been bringing out, if y'all stay in tune to the brother page, he put up a lot of these volcano videos that you see going on. In Guatemala,
Hawaii.
The Hawaii one still exploding.
Alaska, you got 8 glaciers that's walking up in Wyoming, man. Yellowstone.
Oh, that's that Yellowstone.
Yellowstone coming
right here on American soil.
That's right. NASA is drilling a hole in it to try to release the pressure out of that caldera. Man, that's what it's called, caldera.
Okay.
So the Lord, they trying to fight it, man.
Hey, he's definitely ramping it up, man.
That's right.
Okay.
And he's doing it for the elect's sake, hopefully.
Yeah, hoping for the elect's sake, man.
That's right, man.
All right.
That's right.
Oh, that's
right.
if not, I'll go to the Joel chapter 3.
Okay.
Start at the top.
This is Joel 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days, and at that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
In those days and that time, that's going back to that Luke 17. That's the days and times the Lord referring to, man. All right, when he bring us back to the land. All right, dealing with what? The second woe. All right, go ahead.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshasphat.
So the Lord say he's going to gather all nations, man. All right, after he delivered the captivity, his elect, his remnant.
That's right.
All right.
And put us in Megiddo.
And put us over there in the land.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
And he say after he do that, he going to gather all the nations.
So World War III ain't in the book, man.
Come.
World War III ain't in the book, man.
Ah, that ain't.
It's not talking about other heathens fight each other. It's talking about the heathens coming against us.
You right. You right. You right. And we gonna prove it. And we've been proving it. That's through the precepts. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshasphat.
the valley of Jehoshasphat, which is Yahweh's judgment, man.
That's right.
All right. Where? In the Middle East, in the land of Israel.
God.
All right. He showed you through the precepts dealing with Armageddon, man. Where this, that's the place. Like I said, north of Manasseh.
That's right.
All right. It's a place, just like the scriptures say. All right. It's a place in Israel. All right. It's not an event like the brother said. It's not. That's not an event. World War III.
That's an event. Something concocted by the white man.
Something concocted by the white man. Because we've been taught all our life. Oh, boy, we waiting on Armageddon. We waiting on Armageddon.
Yeah, we waiting on it.
Hey, get that anyway on Revelation 16:16.
We waiting on the Lord to come get us. That's the patience of the saints.
Start from the top. Read what you got.
Joel 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem,
Go ahead.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshasphat.
Read what you got, Bob.
This is Revelation 16:16. And he gathered them together in a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon.
And that them who got gathered together is the same, the nations that he referred to right here in Joel 3, man. Okay? And he say he gathered them together in a place, all right? Called what? Armageddon.
Armageddon.
All right? And when you, like you brothers, you know, if you're not familiar, you go through your research. Armageddon is a place called Megiddo, north of Manasseh, man, in the land of Israel. All right? So that's what Joel 3, the prophet Joel was referring to, man.
And will plead with them there for my people.
He gonna plead with the nations there for who? His people.
Now, how he plead with them?
That's not talking about World War III. How he plead was shit. Isaiah 66 and 15. 66 and 16. All right? The brothers say, how does the Lord plead? How is he going to plead with the nations? All right? Read what you got.
For it's Isaiah 66 and 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
See? so with fire and with the sword, man, that's how the Lord going to plead with these nations. Where? In the land of Israel. All right? The place called Armageddon, north of Manasseh, a.k.a. Megiddo. All right, a.k.a. what? The valley of Jehoshasphat. All right, Yahweh's judgment, man. That's where it's going down at, man. All right, it's not referring to America. It's not referring to World War III. All right, this is going to take place during the Second War, and we proved that through many lessons. Many lessons. All right, you can go back to that. Yeah, that's Ezekiel gonna break it down a little bit more clear for you.
Because they all saw the vision.
They all saw the same vision,
all
and
saw
that's the prophecies that's written in this book. Okay, it's written in the book. Goodbye. If you ain't got nothing, let me get Romans 15:4.
This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime was written for our learning.
All right, and he said the Comforter who's gonna learn all things from that.
That's right.
All right, the prophets written, it's everything written in the book, man. Go ahead.
That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Oh man, so that's why our hope lies, man. Not in what Esau history books.
No.
All right, the brother was talking about some of those books that a lot of these guys, get a lot of their information from. And try to mix it and mate it with the scriptures, man. All right, such as what's going into it last week, the Book of Aquarius. Yeah.
You got the book of the
Which they got the 2000 prophecy from,
They got the 2000
which
prophecy.
utterly failed.
You know what I'm saying? You got the book of Enoch, who say that Noah was a leper. Listen, come on, man.
All these different books, man.
Come on, man.
You had the guy from I don't know the name of the book. You might know.
What's that?
The book that the guy Abba was bringing out to prove that atom bombs destroyed Sodom. The book
He said it was an article, man. Some type of article. I don't know.
Oh, that was some type of article.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that brother,
But he did make reference to a book.
He did.
He made reference to a book. And that's how you get confounded, man.
Yeah.
All right, the Lord tell you not to mix, not to mix. You can't make this word with nothing, man. That word pure, man.
God.
The things written aforetime by the prophets of old. All right, what Ezekiel, Joel, Isaiah, man. All right, Jeremiah.
You gotta have faith in the Bible telling you the truth, man.
Exactly.
Daniel.
Then you gotta realize that the Catholic Church, they have been writing all type of books and confused us for years, man.
Ezekiel,
Hey, what
Obadiah.
I mean?
Confusion.
That's proof that that's the so-called white man, man.
He been writing all type of books, man. He
All
took
type-
over all type of religion.
God. And philosophies too.
That's right, huh?
All right, because they don't just get you through religion.
That's right.
All right, they get you through what? Science. Look at NASA.
Yeah,
Going back to NASA, man, all the books written on the astronauts and deep space and the Milky Way. All right, all that's witchcraft, man.
And every astronaut is a Freemason, man. Everyone.
God.
They're all Freemasons.
Hey, if you can get that Isaiah 47, where it talks about astrology, and prove that the Lord, the prophet Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah warned us, all right, through the spirit of Yahweh about NASA, man. He warned us, man. And he said that's one of the tools that Babylon, all right, the so-called white woman and child, white woman, man, woman, and child,
That's right.
the whole race,
That's right.
all right, was going to use to try to confuse the people, man.
That's right.
Astrology, man.
That's a heavy one.
A heavy one,
And
man.
a lot of people believe in astrology.
A lot of people believe in the
You can't be the Jake woman or Eve woman.
that don't believe that the earth is a globe.
She gonna ask you about what's your sign?
Yeah, what's your sign? All these different things. What verse
I don't
it is?
think no man who
That's
believes.
47, and it starts at 12, but
Okay,
That's right.
I think it ends at 13.
okay.
This is Isaiah 47 and 12. Stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Now, sorceries, when you look that up, that go back to witchcraft.
Yeah, come.
All right? So read on up.
Which thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels.
In the multitude of his counsel. So it's more than just religion how he get you. All right? He get you through astronomy, man, through science. All right? And the prophet Isaiah gonna prove it to you. Go ahead.
It said, let now the astrologers,
Let now the astrologers,
the stargazers,
the stargazers,
the monthly prognosticators,
hey, go ahead.
hey, stand up and save thee from these things that thou shalt come until thee.
So all these people that believe in space,
Come on,
in the globe theory,
Come on.
all right, in planets,
on, man.
the Lord say, let them deliver you, man.
That's the name of the false gods, man.
Heavy.
Jupiter, Mars, Mercury,
Heavy.
Saturn. That's all false gods, man.
The Lord say, let them deliver you.
That's right.
All right. So the Lord warned you through the prophet Isaiah,
That's right.
about science, man, NASA, astrology,
That's right.
astronomy.
That's right.
All right, all that, man.
God.
So that's in the Bible, but you got a lot of guys that tell you what that got to do with salvation. That's part of the scripture.
It's the
man.
truth.
False gods, man.
It has a lot to do with salvation. It's the truth.
That's right, man.
He said the true worshipers gonna worship him in what?
Spirit and in truth.
Come on, man.
That's how you worship the Lord, man, in spirit and truth, man. Okay?
Come on.
Not through your
That's
your,
John 4.
your folly days.
Come on, man.
All right?
God.
Not through your folly days, not worshiping men, not through other men.
Come on, man.
You worship the Lord through spirit and truth, man.
That's right.
All right? That was it on that's it on that?
God.
Ezekiel 38 was talking about how you don't plead.
Okay, yeah, we're dealing with the plea. Okay? We in where? The land of Israel, man. This ain't dealing with America at all, bro. All right? This ain't dealing with America at all. We're gonna prove it. Go ahead.
Because Israelites, we ain't got no weaponry, man. We ain't got no missiles and no armor. We only got Yehoshasphat, so how you gonna plead? Ezekiel 38, verse 22. And I will plead against him with pestilence.
And who is the him? The him is talking about the nations in Joel 3. The him is talking about the them that he's going to gather in Revelation 16:16. All right, go ahead.
And with blood. And I will rain upon him and upon his band.
Now the Lord say he going to reign upon what? The nations.
Esau and the heathen nation.
And the other heathen nations. Because when you read up in that chapter, Gog, Magog, Persia, Ethiopia, all these nations
That's
going
right.
to band together, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
And upon the many people that are with him, and overflowing rain, and great hailstones, fire and brimstone.
Fire and brimstone, man. So this is how the Lord gonna plead with the nations, man.
Come on.
All right, and it's already jumped off, man.
Come on.
Look what happened in Guatemala, man.
Come on, man.
All right, I don't hear too many people talking about what happened in Guatemala,
Because
man.
they're going to get hurt up. They finish her up.
I mean, man, that was a catastrophic, all right, apocalyptic event,
Come
man.
on, man. Never happened in our lifetime, man.
All right,
You had a lot of guys come on there comment, boy, and talking about we was going off.
yeah,
The Lord ain't dealing with you.
Yeah.
And all this type of stuff. We just read what the book says.
yeah,
And the Lord manifested it in our lifetime.
yeah, he did.
Come on,
The
man.
fire and the brimstone,
And the
man.
brimstone, man.
Better yet, the Lord showed you guys, man,
Come on,
for
man.
talking shit.
And killed a lot of people.
And killed a lot of Israelites.
A lot of people.
According to what these guys say.
Come on,
Because
man.
these guys say that the Guatemalans are the Israelites.
The number went from 70 to over 200 to over 500 to thousands now. And displaced over 2 million people, man.
And what's happening right there in
on.
Wyoming and Idaho?
Oh,
you
man.
say?
Yellowstone is acting up, man.
And that's a super volcano.
And they trying their best, man.
That's a super volcano.
Come on, man.
That's not that's bigger than the one that erupted over there in Guatemala.
Come on, man.
That's bigger than the one that erupted over there in Hawaii.
Yeah, Mount Vesuvius is waking up in over in Rome.
Come on.
It's waking up, man.
It's like a real quick scripture. This is Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
The Lord say what?
My sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Come on.
Behold it. It says Salaki. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
America,
Idumea.
a place,
Idumea.
people, bro. All right, go ahead.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
And upon the people, man.
Come on, man.
This is what the judgment is reserved for, the people. All right, the scripture's not dealing with America being destroyed in World War III. All right, that's a goddamn movie, man. All right, that's just some vain talk. All right, for some guys from them One West elders, man. That's not part of the Bible, man.
Edomites started that shit.
God.
We painting the clear picture through the scriptures, man.
Come on.
But you guys act like you don't want to be, you can't be corrected, man.
Every
All
year,
right?
every decade, a century, these false prophets came out with they believe what Revelations is. They thought the Revolutionary War, they thought that was the end of the world.
Yeah.
And clearly that wasn't, man. Come on, they read the scripture,
Right.
they wouldn't know what's
They
going
thought,
on.
shit, they thought the year 2000, right?
Right, come on.
Yeah, that was the end of the world. And you had guys,
Yeah.
all right, these shepherds, all right, these so-called shepherds of Israel,
It's got a lot of blood on their hands.
got a lot of blood on their hand, man.
Come on, man.
But when we go into the brimstone, they won't warn the people about that.
Right.
And we saw through the video I put up, the Lord is not the author of confusion. You got
Yeah.
Elder Tahar on one hand, all right, saying that, hey, that's them lava lakes, man. All right, then you got the other elder, all right, on the other hand saying, it's the missiles, man. All right? So that's confusion, man.
Major.
That's confusion, man. And that's why a lot of these guys leaving.
That's
A
right.
lot of these guys leaving that cult, man. That cult.
That's right.
All right. And more guys gonna leave, man, because the Lord gonna raise up guys who gonna speak the truth, man. Who gonna defend the truth, man. Be true defenders of the gospel, man. All right. You was finished.
One more real quick, Swift.
Come on with it.
This is Isaiah 34:16. This goes along with the scriptures don't have no mate.
Come.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Seek ye out of the book. This is a plain milk scripture, man. Seek ye out of the Bible and read, and what?
No one of these shall fail.
Ain't nothing that the Bible that's written in the Bible gonna fail. And
That's right.
The proof is the volcanoes, man.
Come on.
We told y'all that the fire and the brimstone, all right, was the volcanoes. You guys scoffed at it, and the Lord brought it to pass, man. Go ahead,
That's
Al.
heavy, man.
It says none shall want her mate.
None shall want her mate, so they try to mate brimstone, fire, and brimstone with missiles.
That's right.
All right, you can't make the scriptures, man. The Lord manifested, man, so all Israel can see.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, for my mouth have commanded it.
And that's a commandment. That's part of the law.
Come on, man.
See, these guys go back to the Mosaic law,
That's right.
all right, and then they try to think they're gonna get righteousness through that, doing these certain works, all right, in front of people. But they negate these type of laws right here. The whole Bible is a book of laws, commandments, and statutes.
That's right.
All right. So this is one of the Lord's commandments, man, not to mate His word with what? Proverbs 3:31, I believe. Yeah.
Come on, I'll get it.
If the Bible don't say it, don't bring it in.
Don't say it, man.
Don't say it, man.
He said, "Go out and speak my words."
And that's a cut on you all so-called prophets, man. If you was a prophet, you should have warned the people in Guatemala, man.
That's right.
You should have had that vision, man.
Hey,
Because the prophet says before time, man.
That's
Exactly.
Thank you,
You know what I'm saying? The Most High supposed to gave you that in your dream while you was sleeping.
You was talking about some damn chips, man. And people in Guatemala looking for chips, man.
They looking for chips.
They're looking for the microchip, man. Now 1,000 people died because you talking about a microchip, man.
And like the brother brought out last week, the brother said they could have repented.
They could have repented, huh?
Maybe if you would have warned them.
See, you're not prophets, man. Stop saying that, man.
Salaki, this is Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
And that's them guys' problem. They envy Esau, man.
That's right.
They envy Esau, bro.
Come.
That's why all they material and 90% of what they teach
Yeah.
is really going at Esau.
That's true.
You can have
Come.
an Edomite pastor that say something, and these guys will give all type of attention and time and effort into proving this Edomite wrong.
That's right.
But on the other hand, you got brothers like ourselves out here bringing out Armageddon, all right? Edifying brothers on what it's talking about,
That's right.
all right? Letting brothers know about ain't no globe earth, all right?
That's right.
And NASA mean deceive,
That's right.
all
For
right?
truth's sake.
We
You ain't
bringing
gonna
out,
worry about no missiles.
yeah, we bringing out this torment after death,
That's right.
all
You
right?
gonna
Like
be
the
judged.
scriptures say,
You're gonna be judged.
For truth's sake.
That's right.
okay?
That's real.
But these brothers will tell you they'll agree with the Catholic Church
Come on, man.
and say there's no place of torment because the Pope said so. So read what you got
What
up.
was
It
he
says-
man? That's why he say that.
Come.
So these guys teaching NASA, they teaching they Catholics.
Yeah.
Catholicism. Come.
Catholicism.
Catholicism, that's the right word. And that's why the Lord called them Jewish.
Come.
All right?
Yeah,
a lot of these
God.
guys Jewish, man.
Jewish faith.
Read what you got up.
It says, I'm gonna start from the top.
All
It's
right.
Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
That's another commandment
Come.
that y'all breaking.
Come on, man.
All right? That's not in the Mosaic law, right?
That's right.
But that's a law. That's a commandment,
That's
man.
right.
That's right.
So the Lord, we just read 2 commandments, man. All right, that's not in the Mosaic law that you guys are clearly breaking. All right, the Lord say, do not make His word, man. All right, meaning don't mix it and match it with none of Esau philosophies.
That's right.
And that would say, don't envy this devil
God.
and don't choose none of his ways.
No.
And it's clear you guys choosing, all right, his ways when it comes to astrology, because you believe in that is space. You believe in the globe theory.
Come.
So you guys are breaking the commandments of the Lord,
I
man.
heard one of them something about he gonna buy some gold. He gonna buy some gold.
Well, I heard one already got it. Store it up somewhere.
That ain't gonna save you, man.
Come.
That gold gonna be melted just like you.
Come. It says, for the forward is an abomination to the Lord,
All
But
right?
his secrets is with the righteous.
His secrets is with the righteous, and we trying to share the secrets of the Lord, all right, with the hopefully elect, because they're the only people gonna get it.
They are, yeah.
This truth ain't for them guys, man.
It ain't for everybody.
It's for the hopefully elect that's amongst you guys.
Paul said that too. He said only for the remnant.
Only for the remnant.
Come on, man.
All right?
And see, people don't understand the remnant is all of Israel.
That's all of Israel. The Israel of God.
That's it.
All right? That's the Israel of God,
That's
man.
what it is, man.
All right?
That's right.
When it said all Israel shall be saved,
That's right.
he's talking about the Israel of God. He's not talking about the ones who's deemed to be thrown in the lake of fire. Them that worship the image of the beast.
That's right.
Them that envy their oppressor and choose his ways. That's not part. That's not Israelites, man.
That's not for you.
Yeah, this is not for you, man. This ain't for you, man. Read what you got.
Joel 3:1.
Yeah.
And behold,
Go ahead.
in those days.
In what days? Read Luke 17.
Come on.
Start at verse 28.
Come on.
That's the days that the prophet Joel is talking about. Go
Once
ahead.
again, Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Ain't that remnant we were just talking about?
That's that remnant.
That's not all Israel. All right?
That's a misconception a lot of brothers get, man.
Hey, them the ones that's covered by that New Testament,
That's right.
by the blood of the Lamb.
That's right.
All right?
Believe in Yahweh.
Believe in Jehoshasphat. Go ahead, dog. Read what you got.
Okay, come. It says, verse 2, I will also gather all nations,
He will gather all nations,
just like in Ezekiel,
just like in Ezekiel. Go ahead.
and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshasphat.
And bring them down to that place in the Hebrew called Armageddon.
And I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
And we know how the Lord gonna plead, man. We ready. All right, he coming with the fire and the brimstone. That's how he gonna plead with the nations, man. Go ahead.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
And parted the Lord land, man.
That's right, huh?
All right.
That's right.
And parted the Lord land, man. What land? The land over there, Israel, man.
That's right, man.
So this ain't referring to America, man.
It's not. It's all nations. We're scattered all nations.
All nations.
And they have cast lots of my people and had given a boy for an harlot.
Jump down to 7.
Okay, come. Joel 7:3-7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them.
See, the Lord gonna raise us not just from America, man.
That's right.
The place where the heathen nation sold us. That's all over, man.
Come on, man.
All right? That's to the four corners of the earth.
That's so it's everywhere. Huh?
Everywhere. That's not just referring to Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's not in there.
Come on.
All right? He said he gonna recover them from the four corners of the earth, man. Wherever we were sold at. Go ahead.
Verse 7. It says, behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
And how he gonna raise us up out of there? Get that Luke 17, start at 34.
That's real, huh?
We're gonna see how we gonna get raised out of those places.
That's right. How we gonna do that?
How we gonna do that, man?
This is Luke 17
34.
34.
Black man call this rapture. That's what he call it.
Gone.
Tribulation.
Tribulation.
That's not in the Bible, man.
Yeah, that's Christianity, man. All right.
This is Luke 17:34. And I tell you, in the night there shall be two men in one bed.
And that's referring to what? Two Israelites. Because it said my people in Joel, right? Go ahead.
The one shall be taken and the other one shall be left.
Go ahead.
Two women shall be grinding together, the one shall be taken and the other one left. Keep going. It's verse 36.
That's the last verse?
No.
Okay, read that.
Verse 36. Two men shall be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other one left.
Now read what you just said. Read.
Joel 3:7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them.
That's how we gonna get raised out of there, man. We gonna disappear, man. Just like Luke 17 say.
That's what he said, huh?
All right?
I believe that, man.
You gotta have faith in that,
I
man.
believe Lord knows
That's what the Bible say.
I believe he's gonna come get it.
Go ahead,
I got faith in it. I was gonna go to Revelation.
Yeah, read what you got,
It's in Revelation 20:8. And shall go out to deceive the nations which which are in the four corners of the earth.
In the four corners of the earth. Come
This
on.
is Revelation now.
Come on.
Gog and Magog.
Gog and Magog.
To gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
And where this battle gonna take place?
That's World War III, huh?
No.
That don't sound like
this
World
is
War III.
no. This is the war. This is Yahweh judgment that you're reading about. All right.
Revelations 20 verse 8. Come on. Revelation. And shall go out to deceive the nations, which is Satan, which are in the four corners of the earth. Gog and Magog. To gather them together to battle, them, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
And who they coming to battle? They coming to battle the Israelites. We gonna prove it, man. We've been proving it, man. All right. You got any more?
And they went up on the breadth of the earth.
Ooh, that bread is going back to flat, man. Plain. Plain. All right. Go ahead. The earth is not a water ball spinning 11,000 miles in space, man.
That's right.
All right. That's NASA means deceiver, man. All right. Like we read, the Lord warned us about the astrologers, man.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead.
And compassed the camp of the saints about.
Compassed the camp of the what?
The saints
The
about.
saints, man.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead.
And the beloved city. And fire came down from Yahweh out of heaven and devoured them.
And this ain't talking about no damn nuclear missiles, man. It say fire came out of heaven from the Lord. Now, what is that talking about? When the Lord ignite the volcanoes, that's from heaven. The switch is in heaven.
That's right. He gave out the commandment when he speaking it from the
Exactly.
That's right, bro.
So you don't have to be. You even have it today. You ain't got to be in your car to start it up. So he started the car from over here.
That's right.
So when they say from heaven, it just means the commandment came from the Most High. The light switch is up there.
That's all it means.
Right? That's all it means. Not actual fire from the sky, bro. Okay? Go ahead.
Revelations 20 and 10 is going to tell you. And the devil that deceived them.
And who's the devil that deceived them? The so-called white man. The same ones that you guys envy. And the same ones who ways you guys choose. All right? That's the devil. Go ahead.
And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone.
Oh man, cast into what? The lake of fire burning with brimstone. Now the private interpretation is that's Esau nuclear missiles. That's what Elder Gabar would say.
And we know that the devil talking about a person because not talking about scripture.
Come on.
It says, and the devil that deceived them.
Exactly. What verse you reading?
That's Revelations 20 verse 10, man.
Okay.
That's the devil is a people.
And we're going to show you that.
That's right.
He said deceived them, did what?
That them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophets are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
So a nuclear missile gonna burn forever and ever.
No.
That torment just mean, man, they going into captivity. Okay?
That's right.
They're gonna fall, man. Like it says in Revelation 18. Babylon has fallen, man. Okay? And all those other nations that band with him to come up against Israel